Controversy sparked when Chael Sonnen hinted that Conor McGregor might be undergoing rehab, potentially causing the fight delay. Sonnen claimed it was incredible irony that both fighters have ties to alcohol brands and one is in rehab.
Topics. What incredible irony that both sides have these massive interests in alcohol and one side is in the middle of rehab for substance abuse, including alcohol. Not that that has anything to do with this. What were you saying, Daniel?
Chael, did you get the drink? Did you get a package of the Michael
Did it just get hot in here? Oh, it just got hot in here. Uh-oh. Oh, the big guy came out and said it. He wasn't supposed to talk about that. Well, that's why people tune in. We're over here on a subscription service.
I didn't hear you. They were talking to me in the air, Chael. They were talking to me like this.
It was unrelated. Two guys are pushing alcohol. Totally unrelated story. And another guy is in rehab for alcohol and other substances. I'm just saying that's a tough story to tell. Not for nothing. That gets to be a little bit tough, right? Have this proper drink. I'll see you in a proper while. Because I'm in a...
Yes.
Cloud 9 me, boys.
Proper drink. And still in the proper wow. You man know we fuck with proper 12 over here. But first, back then, let me come to you on this, my bro. We know Chael gets up to all kind of craziness on that good bad guy show. But Chael's been a bad guy for the longest. We know what he's all about. But bro, what are you thinking of what he's talking about here about Conor McGregor and being in rehab?
Chael being Chael, man. Yeah, I mean, it was one of them wild drops. I was like, holy shit. Like, because is there going to be some truth into it? You know what I mean? Because DC looked nervous, awkward, and a little bit like, yeah, man, you shouldn't be saying these things. You know what I mean? So it's looking like it might be fucking, what's up, pimps? Western Mass Climber sub yesterday for Bad MMA Mass Chat. What's happening, brother? And Osterberries, how's it going, man? We're all
welcome
good.
to the show.
Welcome to the motherfucking show, boys. I am on a fucking another level right now. So yeah, big KO throwing out the big guns of Conor McGregor being in rehab. Is it true? Is it not? He could be.
That's the thing with Chael, man. Like half the time he's telling the truth. He's giving you the inside track, and the other half he's pulling your leg, and you never know which way is up.
Yeah, I mean, with Chael, look, I find that it's a lot of the things that he does put out there. There's a lot of truth to it. He just changes the context of it. You know what I mean? I just almost put like a fresh coat of paint, as he always says on it. You know what I mean? Just to give you a different outlook, a different way of actually looking at the reports that's been putting out. But we've been saying this for weeks, right? You, man, yeah, because I didn't want to come across as a Conor hater. But you, man, were saying, oh, I'm sure Conor was in that club. Oh, I bet he didn't touch a fucking drop of drink. I bet he didn't touch a drop of drink. You, man, were saying, yeah? And you, man, made me look like a Conor hater. And here we are. Yeah, here we are. Talk to me, people. Go on, you were going to say something.
Go on, Leroy.
I genuinely don't think he's in rehab. I think it was an injury. The injury makes more sense to what's been happening. I imagine he's on the drop now, though. The fight's been cancelled.
You do know you can get injuries while drinking proper 12. You do know that. Right?
is this a man of experience? Is that what a man of fucking experience?
Yeah, just trying to say, you know what I mean? You could get injured drinking that shit. That's all I'm saying.
I'm still trying to weigh up whether Chael's pulling my leg or not. I mean, Chael takes one's an old he's since passed away, but a famous convict from Australia whose saying was always never let the truth get in the way of a good yarn. And I think Chael takes that with liberty. So he'll start with the truth and twist it and turn it and spit it out whichever way. Yeah. But you're right. You're 100% right, McDane. DC did look visibly contorted after Chael spat that out.
DC did not look comfortable with that conversation at all. And I was like, shit, is this man actually dropping the truth right now? And DC's like, fucking, I'm shutting my mouth. I ain't losing my job.
I'm not getting sued.
Yeah.
Seriously,
I'm going to work in Saudi Arabia this weekend, man. Shut up.
Like this is employed by the UFC, but Sonnen is like an independent contractor. Like, you know what I mean? That fucker can say what the fuck he likes. Yeah, so You know, he's not got that real maybe ties to not say some bullshit. But with DC, he's a company man. He's always a self-confessed company man, and he likes. It's one of the reasons why he said, you know what, when he had a chance to move to Jake Paul, he didn't, because it was being a company man right there where at the arena. I mean, any of the other fighters, when DC confronted Jake Paul in the arena at the time when it happened and all that craziness happened, they would have jumped on him. You know what I mean? We would have seen like a Sean Strickland versus Dricos type kerfuffle that happened in the crowd. That's what would have happened in that instant there. But DC, he knows he's going back to the commentary table. He don't want to fuck with his job. He don't want to lose his job, man. You know what I mean? So he just walked right on after saying to like Jake Paul, he was looking for clout that day anyways, man. You know what I mean? But we know what DC is like. And big up to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to all of you. I see Austin Berry's in the chat. Big up yourself. Salute to you. Western Mass Climber, big up yourself. S Dogs, MMA Talk, salute to you. And yeah.
Western so my question though is, if he is in rehab, and even if he isn't in rehab, do we ever see Conor McGregor fight again?
I really don't know. They're pushing it back to August, is what they're saying.
I think we will. I think we will, and I think eventually, you know, Chandler ain't fighting nobody till he fights Conor. I don't know how old Chandler's gonna be by the time he gets to fight Conor, but I think that fight will eventually happen, and I think Conor will grace the octagon again. It's just a matter of when Conor feels like it, when he feels like he's ready to put the commitment in. And look, a lot of people are actually seeing it a whole different way. And I was listening to Kamaru Usman and Triple C on their Pound for Pound podcast, and both of them were actually reacting to this news. And the way they took it was what you guys were saying. They're saying it as Conor's taking this fight seriously. He's pulling out because of injury, and he wants to be 100% for this fight, or as close to 100% as he can be. He doesn't want his comeback to look kind of wishy-washy. You know what I mean? He wants to make sure it's a right type of comeback and give the fans that's been waiting for his comeback, you know, the fight that they deserve. But
Chandler's a great matchup for that. The problem is that he's now at the back end of his career. Both of them are, mind you, but Conor largely made his career off of his speed, whereas Chandler's always carried power. And as you age, everyone knows power's the last thing to go, speed's the first thing to go.
Yeah.
Every day that passes, it favors Chandler.
And he's coming off losses as well, so he's not wanting to come back in there and lose again. You know what I mean? Like, how does that work? If he comes off after 2 years out, 3 years out, whatever it is, I think it was 2 years, comes back after losing to Dustin Poirier twice, and then loses to Mike Chandler again as well. It's just...
Well, his last win was against Cowboy Cerrone.
Yeah. That was a while back. That was a while back, bro.
Shoulder strikes got it done.
Yeah,
that was a while back, man. I'm still very, very, very salty about that fight. That fight cost me £50 to Will's pocket. I mean, don't
get me wrong. Chandler's coming off losses as well, but he's fighting, you know, the upper echelon of the division.
Bro, I went through Cowboys highlight reels, and I thought about this. No way Conor beats this brother at 170, maybe at 155, yeah, but at 170, I don't see that happening. And then boom, bish bash. But I'm thinking look at this brother crumbling like a fucking biscuit in the cup of tea, man.
Pre-pandemic, was it actually pre-pandemic? Is that how long ago it was? Like the pandemic?
Wow, that was a while back, bro.
You can barely even remember, mate. That's fucking wild. That.
Yeah, everyone knows that Cowboy Cerrone was always a slow starter in that first round. Though it took him a couple to wake him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God Rosie wasn't here when I said I lost 50 quid.
Did you pick
should have had me for that one day, you know what I mean? Big up yourself though if you're watching the playback, salute to you. But bro, I see the chat saying Conor ain't never fighting again. I don't know. I don't know. I really think he'll be back in the octagon. I just think he's going to be more on his terms than anything else. Because Conor's it's not employee anymore. People gotta remember that. Conor's a partner with the UFC. It's not one of those guys they can just, you know what I mean, do anything about if he doesn't fight. You can't sack him, whether if he's on so many streak of losses. They can't cut him. You know what I mean? It's like I said, he's a partner. A lot of these fighters are actually paying him. So hey, I'd like to see him back in there though. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I would definitely love to see Conor get back in the octagon and compete again.
Well, that's just it. It's whether you're a Conor fan or a Conor hater, like everybody knows that a Conor card is you're watching. Every man and his dog, never seen a lick of the sport's going to be watching.
Yeah,
absolutely.
For real.
Everybody that's not watched it since he got beat by Khabib will be coming back to watch it.
Yeah.
Seriously. I see about 80 people watching us live right now on all platforms. Please, if you're watching on X, please come over to YouTube. Come show some love on YouTube. Come and engage in the chat on YouTube. Jump over to YouTube from X and make sure you jump in on the Fight Week Show. Make sure you jump in on the Rambling That podcast and come and show some love on the channel. Big up yourself, people.
Drop a comment to let us know that you did it.
Yeah, drop a comment when you come over from Twitter and you're jumping onto YouTube, because then at least we can pull your comment up on the screen and we can engage with you more than what we can right now if you're watching and enjoying the show.
100%.
And also, X ain't paying us shit.
Well,
you'll be helping the channel out. You'll be helping the channels out, man.
But it ain't paying me shit.
You know what I mean? You definitely be helping the channel out by doing that. So please make sure you jump in over from Twitter, jumping over to the YouTube platforms that we have right there for you. We have links in the description. So please make sure you jump in over. Salute to you.
If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget we do our Dust Off Shakedown every Wednesday, 9 p.m. UK time. Don't miss it.